Everything is absolutely crystal clear. You can't be mistaken as to what the proposition is. You can't be mistaken as to what it offers. And therefore, if you're interested, I know I'll be able to get a conversation out of those people that are interested. They're not going to be confused by whatever's written down. It's absolutely clear. There's no second guessing it. Hello, I'm Greg Anderson, founder of 070, which is a marketplace for secondhand bikes. We aim to validate the condition of the secondhand bike so that both buyer and seller are comfortable with the process and the transaction. The journey began with Robot Mascot it was quite easy because the communication was very clear what was required of me and the information I needed to give to the team. And to get things going, it was very, very straightforward. It wasn't complicated. It wasn't beyond my ability to find that information and garner that information into a format that was usable by the team. And then obviously through the journey, I was advised to look at things in a certain way, which helped me, because obviously when you're involved in something for such a long time, as I have been for this project, it's probably going to be like 5 or 6 years, you kind of get blinkered in a way and you don't see the peripheral. You're really concentrating on the core, and actually there's a lot of things on the outside that should be dragged into the middle, which the team helped me do. So they tidied up my proposition, actually probably to a condition that's better than it was when it started. So that was much appreciated. I was a little bit apprehensive to start with because I was thinking, oh God, I'm not used to this sort of way of working, as in kind of remotely. But I just felt very comfortable. All the members of the team were very sympathetic, empathetic, and understanding. I mean, I never felt at any stage in the whole process where I didn't know what I was doing. They were helping me to get to where I wanted to do, and they very quickly understood exactly what I wanted to do. And that gave me such a peace of mind. It was like, well, rest easy. It's money well spent, because the pain was kind of taken away. Once all the presentations sent back to me, and they were comprehensive, 7 or 8 documents, and I initially showed them to friends who are commercially minded people. Everybody said how professional it looked and how detailed it was and how engaging it was in a very welcoming way. They weren't reading it like a balance sheet or a yearly annual report from some multinational. They're reading like this. Actually, I want to read this. It was because it was produced in such a way that it made people want to see the next part of it, which is really good. And I have taken it to 3 or 4 at the moment, very embryonic stages. I'm talking to VCs, and everybody said how professional it looked. One of them is a co-founder of eHarmony. He loves it. The other one, and he also, USwitch. So, these guys are high level, and if they like it, it must be coming from my perspective. It must be really good. So I'm very encouraged by that. It gives me confidence as well. Having that behind me actually gives me confidence to go to somebody and say, look, this is, what the proposition is. It's been clearly outlined in these documents. And it from my perspective, that's great, because it's either a yes or no answer. There's no maybes, there's no delays. It's like, yes, I like the idea, come and see me again, or it's not for me because I don't get involved in that kind of sphere of industry, and that's fine. But it's very clear. If somebody asked me to personally produce the documents that were produced, I'd be here for a decade doing it. It's just not within my skill set. And to know that there are people out there that can do that is amazing. And doing as well as this is amazing, because I have had experiences where people have said they can do it and actually they can't. So what was promised was delivered. And it was just an easy process. Nothing was complicated. Nothing was beyond my ability. And where I needed help, and when I needed help, I got it. Yeah, I've been in sales all my life, and as good as I am, as I hope to think I am, you need collateral, you need assets to help you push deals over the line. And that's a bit corny, a bit cliched, but it's absolutely true. And these documents give me the opportunity to talk to people, because it absolutely endorses everything I want to do and say. And it is initially what they see. So if they don't see something that's exciting, they won't even bother to call you back or invite you into their offices, because they want to see something that looks professional, slick, and accurate. And everything I've had from Robot Mascot is absolutely all of those things and more. So it just means that I can go wherever I go. I can go there with absolute confidence, knowing that nothing's been left to chance, nothing's missing. It's absolutely detailed. Anyone faced with the daunting prospect of trying to create presentation decks should go to Robot Mascot, because it's peace of mind, and it's just something you can't put a price on, because knowing that you've got the right people behind you, the right team who are, ambassadors for your brand, because they understand your brand, because speaking to them is so easy, and they understand things from, the very first conversation, and it just follows through to the end, that they understand exactly what you want. They're very, very good at understanding and interpreting, because they've got the experience of dealing with people who don't necessarily know what they're talking about, as in creating a presentation deck, and they know how to translate the information that they're given into that presentation deck that the investors want to see.